All right, folks, we're covering some chart requests here inside of this video. These are all from the Discord right over here. So if you guys got chart requests, I drop these as soon as I get about 8 to 10 over here in the Discord. Today we got Microsoft, SD, Perk, SoFi, New York Times, and Iova. First one at the top is going to be Microsoft. Okay, what we're noticing on Microsoft is a red dot on the monthly. Okay, and you also got a red dot on the daily. So that tells you that the trend is down right now. It tells you not to go long. Okay, where we want to be buying assets is when this blue wave is down here. Okay, down here on the blue wave, and we want to enter the day of the green dot. Okay, you can see this green dot came right here. That was at $400. It pumped up to 427. That was about a 10% trade. What did we get? We got a red dot, pulled back. Okay, you got a green dot here, but we only like to buy the green dots below our 40 line down here. That's that solid white line there on the daily. Okay, boom, right here was another opportunity, September 10th. Okay, that was at 407. It pumped all the way up to 442. Okay, red dot, take profits, or take profits when the stochastic, that light blue line, okay, hits that white dotted line. That's a good place to take profits. That would have been somewhere in this area. It then chopped around and sold off. Boom, gave you another opportunity there, pumped up, and then it just sold off. Even though they beat their earnings, they sold off. So again, when the wave is up here, we don't want to be looking for positions. We only want to be looking to take positions on assets that are below this white line here on our trading indicator and printing a green dot. You should have entered on this day right here. 412, pumped back up to 440. That was a nice close to 8 to 10% trade for a large cap stock mega cap stock like Microsoft. Okay, red dot today, I would not be touching this thing. So the first thing we want to look for when we trade is to make sure that the monthly candle or the monthly dot on the trading indicator down here, okay, down there, is green. Okay, if it's not a green candle or a green dot and it's red like it is right here, I would be very, very cautious. I personally do not buy any assets that have a red candle or a red dot. You can see the last dot right here on the monthly for Microsoft is red. That tells you you're in a downtrend. So again, we don't want to buy assets that are going down. We want to buy assets that are going up. Okay, it's really that simple. You want to be making sure you're trading with the trend, things that are going up and to the right, and you need to confirm that on the monthly before you zoom into the daily. Once you get the green dot on the monthly, that's when you can get into the daily and pinpoint your entries. But if the candle's red like this, I wouldn't even be watching it. Okay, I'd watch it once a month to make sure the candle flips back to green before I touched it, because right now, this is telling me the sellers are in control. Let's take a look at SD, another one. See, I'm on the monthly chart. It's red. I'm not even going to take the time because, again, red candle. Unless you're shorting it, okay, I would not be a part of this. It looks like they have earnings coming up, so if you want to play earnings, all the power to you. But again, there's some better looking charts, okay? You want to find charts that are going like this, okay, not like this. And ideally, right, you want to get in at the beginning of this massive pump, okay? So lots of red candles. Wait for a green one. Okay, wait for a green one to come. Again, I think there's some better assets than this to trade right now. And I just wait for a green dot or a green candle on SD on the monthly. Here's Perk. This one looks a little better. Look at that. It's got a green dot on the monthly. Perfect. Okay, now what can we do? We get in here to the daily, and it's got a green dot on the daily as well. So this is where you would take a long position. Let me try to find a stop loss for you. I'd probably put the stop loss right there at around 28. It's sitting right on that level right there. So I'd hold this thing as long as this last dot is green. Okay, don't use the stop loss yet. Okay, hold that as long as this remains green. If it flips to red, you got to sell it. But it looks good with the green dot down here below our white line. Okay, and it's also got a big fat green candle. So this one could, boom, explode back to $3. Okay, and I really, really like this setup. This is a really good setup. This is the best call out of the day right there, Perk. P-E-R-C. It's got the signal, and I'd be a holder as long as the daily dot remains green. If it flips red, you set your stop loss, okay? And then if it hits, you sell it, and you get back in on the green, okay? You can always get back in on the next green dot, okay? But on a red dot, we gotta be disciplined. We gotta sell. Here's this is SoFi. SoFi is really strong here, okay? This green dot came. We called this one out back in September, and after that, it's gone up about 22, close to 25% on the month. Okay, more than that. It was at $7 when this green dot was called out. Let me show you the move. Okay, called out in September, so it was probably after This move right here, boom, green dot came. Your pullback came here on the daily. Again, the candle is green, okay, and the dot is green on the monthly. So what are we doing? We're in here on the daily. We're looking for pullbacks, okay, ideally down here below the white line. If you get one right in this area, okay, we want at least a 4 candle pullback, okay, 4 red candles at a minimum on the daily. Boom, your entry candle should have been right there. Entry candle should have been right here and right here, and even right here. Your stop loss was right here, okay, rip. And this thing's just going parabolic now. So personally, I want to wait for a green dot to buy this one. Wait for the next green dot. It's red right now, so the next green one will come. Okay, I don't know where it's going to be. It could, if you could buy it at 950, that'd be great. But it looks like you had the opportunity to buy it at 950 right there, and it just sucked right back up. So the buyers are definitely in control. Really strong looking chart. That's a big fat green candle right there. Again, just waiting on a green dot on SoFi. I really, really like that one. And that's in my blue list. So I'm normally waiting for the wave to get lower down here because, again, I want to buy down in this area, not up in this area. Okay, I don't want to get crushed. So wait for the pullback just like you got here. Okay, just like you got here. Okay, patience is key. Here's NYT. This is New York Times. Nice green candles, right? Trending up. Let's look at the daily. And the time to buy was a couple days ago. Looks like on October 28th, right around 54. It's sitting at 55. This one doesn't move very big, but I'd wait for a dramatic pullback like this. And again, a green dot below our white line. That is where you want to buy. This one came right here at 52. Pumped all the way up to 56. Nice 10% move there on New York Times. Okay, here was another nice pullback into our Bollinger Band. The dot is green, but they got earnings. So, again, I'm not a big fan of holding into earnings a lot of the time because, again, you can see something like Microsoft. If you're holding the bag, right, you're going to get caught. You saw that, too, with AMD this week. People were holding the bag on AMD. It had a nice move off the green dot. Boom, 156 all the way up to 170. And then they flushed it on you. So holding into earnings is always a gamble, folks. It's just kind of how the game goes, okay? Iova, this one's green on the monthly here, and it's putting in a red one this week. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a bio therapeutics company. The daily chart is showing a red one today, and it's got earnings coming up as well. So I definitely wait till after earnings to make my move, and definitely wait for a green dot there on the daily chart. Okay, it's red, so again, red means down, green means up. Okay, when the wave's way up here, we want to be looking to take profits. When it's down here, we want to be looking to enter our positions. Okay, this one looks pretty interesting. I'd make sure this one holds $9. $9 is going to be a big level. You can see that's where we bounced right here. That's where we bounced right here. That's where we bounced here. So watch for a pullback into 9 or 10. And again, just wait for the indicator, folks. These are not my calls. These are the indicator, the AI telling us when to buy and sell. Green means up, red means down. It's really that simple. And you want to make sure that the trend is moving in your favor, just like on SoFi here. SoFi and Perk are the only two out of these 5 that I would even consider buying. Okay, and I want to wait until I get a green dot on both of them. Okay, right now SoFi's red and Perk is green. So Perk's probably number 1. SoFi is going to be the best looking one out of these, and the rest is just you got to go short, right? They're all red on the monthly. So be careful on these. SoFi and Perk don't look bad here.